wife. Yeah, ask Charlie Kirk, a fucking high school dropout, how to do the juggling act of your own personal career as a woman and one who has aspirations to be a housewife simultaneously. It's like, yeah, you're at the wrong conference. Just go to med school and marry a fucking doctor for med school. Like, what do you mean? And then both of you guys can cheat on each other with the nurses.
So here's my piece of advice. Go try to spend a couple days with babies, and if it doesn't move you to want to have some of your own, then go do the surgeon thing.
What if it does move her? Then you're telling her that, like, she shouldn't become an orthopedic surgeon? What the fuck? That's terrible advice, brother. What's happening? He said give up being a doctor so that you can have children if you like His advice is touch a baby. Am I going crazy? Women are so down bad, dude. This is the biggest L I have seen for women so far. Asking Charlie Kirk relationship advice is fucking hilarious. What does he know? He's never seen pussy, dog. What do you mean? The fuck does he know about relationships? He's never dated a woman.
If you don't get baby fever being around young kids as a young lady, then you kind of have your answer. But if you're around a young child or a young baby, or like all of a sudden something greater than yourself gets activated, or all of a sudden you feel maybe a prodding by the Holy Spirit, then you got something to think about. But look, you could potentially do both. You could become an orthopedic surgeon and still do that. I just want to caution you, a reality is that there are a lot of successful 35-year-old orthopedic surgeons that have cats and not kids, and they're very miserable. Most of the radical left is largely being run by childless young ladies, young women that are in their mid-30s that are super miserable on antidepressants, because I think they're missing something.
Bro, this is insane. Like, these are women who, if they follow through on their dreams and desires, will be objectively better for society than Charlie Kirk could ever imagine. Alex Clark is TPUSA influencer. Oh my God, Alex Clark. Remember when we used to watch her videos? She's back.
Oh my gosh. Young Women's Leadership Summit. Are you ready to see this degenerate, rotten culture that we've been living in get a makeover?
We used to watch Alex Clark videos all the time on the broadcast. Do you guys remember? That was like super old school Hasanabe heads who will remember this. It was the worst. Pop politics or poplitics or something. She must be so mad when she sees, like, what is the female Femme Shabibo popping the fuck off. I'd be so bad. I'd be so upset if I was the brunette that was supposed to be the Femme Shabibo. They're selling bedazzled gun and fuck Joe Biden purses. A lot of speakers hit on the same issues, but if one stood out, it was a consistent attack on transgender people as usual. Kirk, we have seen an all-out, deliberate, concentrated, nonstop, relentless assault on women in this country by creepy, narcissistic freaks.
It's far easier to live in a society that encourages modesty than to live in a society that encourages women to show it all, flaunt it all the time. Who can ever keep up with that?
Okay, but, like, that's a matter of perspective, right? A more religious person would look at Laura Ingraham and be like, listen, you unmarried harlot with 5 adopted children. Why are you showing almost your breasts and your arms? Why are you even talking on stage? It's quite literally how conservative. Like, it only goes backwards. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. She fucked Keith Olbermann. She fucked Dinesh D'Souza, brother. Doesn't get worse than that. In college, she worked under Dinesh D'Souza for the school paper, where they outed the gay students at Cornell University when they were having like a secret club and a safe space. Or not Cornell, sorry, Dartmouth. Thank you for clarifying. How do you know this? I just know so much stupid shit about conservatives. I can't emphasize how creepy Benny Johnson is in person. Telling a group of 18 to 22-year-olds how to become a woman of value. Why would they listen to Benny Johnson? Benny Johnson is not even interested in women.
Become a woman of value. Become a woman of value. There's no good men out.
He's literally gay. Like, this is a homosexual man who cheats on his wife regularly with other men. Like, I mean, it's no different than listening to Charlie Kirk, let's be real. Like, one is a permanent virgin and the other one is having too much sex, just not with his fucking wife. These are the men that the conservative movement has brought forward in front of these young conservative women who's supposed to be giving them important lessons on how to be a woman.
no great men out there. Are you a great woman? Have you behaved like a great woman that would attract a great man? Well, there's two parts of this. Attraction is magnetic. You have to have both ends of the magnet.
Yeah, he's like, for me, I'm like a magnet. When I see a dick, I'm just fucking stuck to it. You know what I mean? I love that, dude. He's doing just straight up misogyny. Hey, ladies, you want to attract great men? How about you be a great woman? That's awesome.
There ain't nothing wrong with being a trad wife. Being a trad wife's based.
Oh, dude, you're like 36. You said being a trad wife's based. Oh, ew. Gotta be hard for Benny to be in the office and hear his peers being like, you hear what the gays are doing now, and not reflexively going, no, we're not. No, that's not the problem. The problem is when he hears what the gays are doing, he's like, fuck, I wish I was there doing that thing that the gays are doing. Like, damn, what? They didn't invite me? I mean, fuck, that's so gay and bad. I would hate if someone did that to me. Butt stuff? Ew.
Men love this. And you know what? It's so interesting to go on to social media, libs posting their L's. Listen to this, went viral in my feed. This lib woman posting about how she can't find, she wants a really big, strong man.
Yeah, like Benny Johnson. Or Charlie Kirk. Or Ben Shapiro. Who's the big, strong man in the conservative commentator space, dude? It's only Tom Fitton and Dan Bongino. Those are the only two that do steroids, who I have great respect for, both of them, okay? Especially Tom Fitton. Tom Fitton, objectively an attractive man, okay? He can't be fitting in his goddamn T-shirts, but let me tell you, okay? He is...
Who provides for her, who's an alpha, but there's just one problem. See if you can find out.
Do you want to know one of the saddest realizations I recently had?
Oh my God, this is such fucking New York Post bait. It's such like bait for people to be like, yeah, I'm the fucking alpha dog for you, baby. If you want some disappointing sex and an alcoholic who will beat you, I'm your fucking man. You know what I mean? That's like what she posted this for, so people could fucking stitch it and say that.
Was that as a liberal woman, it is really hard to find a man who is willing to play the more traditional masculine role in the relationship in today's day and age, who is not a conservative. A man who wants to pay on the first date, who wants to open your door, who has that want and desire to take care of you and to provide, who is not a conservative. And obviously, as a liberal woman, I do want to be respected for my independence. And I do want to have my own autonomy in the relationship and not be confined or conform to the traditional female homemaker.
He's like, guess what? My entire evidence for this is one TikTok.
Hello, everybody. I think my mic's off.
No,
Check,
it's not.
check.
No, I just turned it on when you got
Hello,
here.
everybody. Wow, they're so sweet. You know what? Feels
Boss
good to
is
be
back.
loved by.
We're watching Turning Point USA's Women Leadership Summit, and literally all of it is about like telling women to just avoid leadership roles and basically find a man.
Yeah.
It's like it's like
kidding.
a joke. No, I would have thought that this would be sarcastically a joke that I would say, oh, like, what are they learning? How to be a trad wife? Yeah, no, literally, like.
And most of the men that I've dated who do have that more natural provider masculinity about them are normally conservative. So I don't really know what to do because I don't want to compromise my morals and values just to find a man. But
This is the most
am I asking
bullshit
how many
thing I've
people
ever heard in my
need to?
life. Okay, but first, I mean, look.
First of all, that's a gay man.
That is?
Yeah,
What is he?
in the closet.
He's in the closet?
He's an in the closet gay man with a wife.
He sucked my dick at the Abbey last night.
Let's go, dude. He was bad, right?
Oh, it's a lot of teeth.
Your gaydar is so busted. Anyway, but yeah, he's like showing this TikTok about how this like liberal TikToker supposedly can't find like
A liberal
any
man.
liberal man that will provide. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah, because liberals are notoriously broke.
Yeah, it's like
oh, wait, aren't most billionaires liberals, right?
I mean, I guess.
If you want to really play that game, name I mean, there's a lot of conservative billionaires, okay, like the Koch brothers. By the way, I thought the Koch brothers were like literally like COKE brothers. Like I thought they were talking about, there's a couple of brothers that own Coca-Cola, and those were what everybody was talking about, the Koch brothers. And they started Coca-Cola, and they were super, but I had no idea. I had no idea that they would see